Ladies and gentlemen,
we welcome you here to a big night of fights. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside my ringside partner, Teddy Atlas. Looking forward to all the action today, and we're just about set for it. Frost is approaching the ring now, and this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Johnson's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him.
fighting out of San Diego, Isaac Frost. His adversary, by way of Wilmington, the Giant Johnson.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Frost got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye, on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. What are some of the adjustments that can typically be made halfway through a matchup like this of speed versus speed?
Just to remind your charge, your fighter, that, hey, there's a lot more to this world, to this fight than just speed. Why don't you start doing other things? Why don't you start feinting a little bit? Get the guy out of position a little bit. Get him into false moves.
Scores up top with a left. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Off target with that hook. Good block. Attaboy! Takes a step back, then the counter punch by Johnson.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make him miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Johnson's going to think about the next time he throws a punch because he just got hit by a good, solid counter. Frost making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Big, big uppercut from Isaac Frost, who's a big man. And that does it for this round. Look at that swollen eye. Johnson's eye is basically shut.
Well, right now he's got to concentrate harder than he has before, maybe than he ever has before, and he's got to make sure that he sees everything coming at him somehow, finds a way, even looking through that little slit.
Isaac Frost isn't a one-punch-at-a-time kind of guy. He will throw combinations like that. Blocks the headshot. Isaac Frost knows how to do everything in the ring, but throwing a right hand like that, that's one of his specialties. That's a good block by Johnson. Johnson's got to be really careful here. That eye is an absolute mess. The cut is really bad. In fact, it could call for an end to this fight at any point.
Well, Joe, the key is where the cut is. It's above the eye, and that means that the flow will go into the eye and, of course, impair the vision. That is what the referee's going to be looking at.
Halfway through round number 2. Up top with the right hand. Frost missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. See how he targets that hook? Boy, if he keeps up with this, Teddy, he's going to carry this fight just with his power punches. This is almost too much in these early rounds for his opponent to keep up with.
Yeah, but his opponent's been cooperating. He's been there. Now his opponent has to become a little bit of a ghost and start disappearing a little.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Frost jab lands well. Another thudding shot by Isaac Frost, this time the left hand. Defense easily turns into offense. Blocks a blow, sends an uppercut. Good job with another left hand. Final 10 seconds. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. And we come to the end of round number 2. Johnson's corner has to come up with a game plan now. They need to advise their fighter as to how he can get away of that good old-fashioned 1-2.
No, what they have to do is tell their fighter that, hey, it's not against the law to move your head.
Isaac Frost looks like a big bear in the woods who's been shot. He's stumbling around. He'd be well served to just grab on. I think Isaac Frost's opponent may regret not jumping all over him. Frost able to recover.
He's tied. Nice. Still not moving enough.
And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth the right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Able to dismiss it. Flush to the midsection with the hook. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. Johnson's now seeing his own blood, and it's coming from his mouth. Here's a moment here as you see the step-back counterpunch where you realize this is the sweet science, not just some raw savagery swinging out there.
Look at the little subtleties here, Joe. What he does is he forces them into a position to stop the punch. And then when he stops, steps back, makes a miss, and comes right back.
Isaac Frost knows his cut. You can see that it's worsening as this round goes on.
Deep breath. Get some water in you. There you go. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen. Threw a wide punch and he caught you.
The beginning of round 4, a chance to look at the scorecards. And Teddy, you like what he's done so far early, a clean sweep of all 3 rounds.
Yeah, a couple of rounds were close, but on the inside, when both of them had their chance to separate a little bit, he was the one who made the right decision to punch.
Little head hunting with the left. Turned that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect.
Jump on him. Nice.
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Halfway through round number 4. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. There's the hook. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. Took a shot, now he gives the left. Johnson's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way.
Uppercut.
Frost's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. 10 seconds to go in this round. Frost left, working well that time.
Carry it away and you catch him. Got that? It's gonna happen. You're gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it.
And he looks as fresh as could be. Looks like a crisp fighter ready to engage in battle.
Keep working the body.
That's it, just like that.
Able to land the hook to the head. Johnson's throwing lots of punches, and not many are landing. But what's that old saying? Hey, you put enough out there, something's going to stick.
Well, at least he's controlling the rhythm. He's keeping control of the pace right now. And at least when you're throwing, your opponent, for the most part, he's being handcuffed a little bit.
A little something for his opponent after getting... And a power shot lands, and all of a sudden it turns the tables.
A little slow with that jab, and he got caught the right hand.
Beat him in a punch.
Isaac Frost is doing very nicely on the outside here in this fight. You see he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. Up top with the quick hook. And now he scores well with the straight right. Johnson's taking more and more punishment as this round continues. This fight could be over soon.
And you just know the referee's taking a real close look at it right now. If it doesn't turn around this round, I think this will be the last.
Good combination by Isaac Frost right there. The jab and then the straight hand. There's a straight right hand. And round 5 comes to an end. Isaac Frost's plan has not changed 1 ounce. We've seen him have great success all night, fighting out at range, fighting in a safe area, but yet still scoring. What does his opponent have to do?
Well, there are opportunities for his opponent. What he has to do is beat Joe Montana. They believe he's a quarterback. Yeah, you know, Montana wouldn't throw the ball to where the receiver is, where he's gonna be. Well, his opponent's stepping back, so throw the punch behind him. Let him walk right into it.
Good block by Johnson. There's the combo to the body. Isaac Frost's combination that was landed moments ago is one of those examples of what every trainer would really like to have, and that's a fighter with good hand speed.
Yeah, and he's showing that right now. Now, the trainer in the other corner hopes he has a guy with good timing, because timing can negate speed.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. A good headshot landed by Isaac Frost. Great work by the big man. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Scored well with the hook.
You're not focusing.
Blocks a shot and then lands an uppercut of his own.
He's tired.
Let him by
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out. Isaac Frost getting in the way of a hook from Isaac Frost is like a demolition ball just crashing into the side of you. When a big man can throw a sharp right hand, watch out. Isaac Frost just did that. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the sixth. And round 6 comes to an end. Johnson's failure defensively has caused his cornerman such angst. His opponent just keeps on landing these headshots.
Well, something has to change, otherwise the corner has to stop the fight. So if I'm in the corner, I might tell my charge, hey, if you don't start changing things up here, moving your head, getting away from some of these shots, I'm stopping this fight. Let him understand that.
Isaac Frost doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where it starts if you want to win it on the outside. You know, you're not going to do it with your feet. This is not kickboxing. You know, you're going to do it with your jab. And that's exactly, it's boxing 101. Control range, control distance, control the jab.
Crashes home with the uppercut. Oh, and the right hand comes into play by Johnson. Isaac Frost doing really well on the outside, utilizing his jab.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Johnson's now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Isaac Frost's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. This. 10 seconds to go in the 7th. Johnson's opponent is having a field day, Teddy. That left hand lands again.
Well, he keeps moving the wrong direction. He needs to move away from that punch.
As we start round number 8, chance to look at Teddy's scorecard, and nothing has really changed. He's been in complete control the whole night, almost getting his opponent into that desperate place, but I don't think he has the answers.
Well, somebody needs to tell him. I'll tell you the answer. Somebody needs to tell him that it's not against the law to move your head, make a punch miss.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Isaac Frost's combination punching is working well here. Unable to land clean by Johnson. Good left hand by Frost. Frost got that catch me if you can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's reaping the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Good return fire that time. And that's the end of round 8. We hear about guys being calm and cool when the pressure's on. With that eye completely shut, the pressure is on.
Yeah, this is where you're really ultimately being tested as a fighter, as a human being, as a man.
Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Johnson. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Frost's punch didn't come close. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Scored well up top. Isaac Frost. Oh, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
Sometimes it can happen just from the mouth guard and the impact of a punch, but you can tell he's bleeding from the mouth. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Well-targeted left hand by Johnson. Good flush shot upstairs.
Keep your head moving.
And that's the end of round 9. Isaac Frost's cleverness has really shown up here tonight. He's been just outsmarting his opponent, hitting these headshots, doing it from range. If this is to turn around towards the end of this fight, how will it happen?
Well, what he has to do is opponent has to start timing his jab a little bit. You know, there's 2 ways to take away your opponent's jab if it's controlling range. One is with your own jab. The other is with the right hand. Start chucking right hands over it. Make him a little afraid of using that jab.
He's winning the fight to me based on his overall speed. He's just a faster, quicker fighter, and it's making it so that he's able to employ his ways and get the best of his opponent.
Oh, he has that physical asset, no doubt about it. You can see it. But he has to be careful that he doesn't get carried away. He doesn't get reckless with that speed.
He scored well after being hit himself. Oh, what an uppercut.
Keep your distance. Come on, kid. Focus.
Scores with the combo to the head. Now a well-placed hook to the head. Frost impressing the judges and himself with that right hand.
Good.
Oh, he's stopping the fight. This fight is over. You saw the damage he was taking. The ref steps in and does the right thing. Fight is over.